Hey you! Subscribe to the Planet Fucking Crate podcast.
Hello, welcome to the Planet Crate podcast. My name is Step Fly.
I'm Hermit.
We have DB Talks, and we have Rebel with us today.
Rebel.
Yep,
Yeah.
sorry. So, technical difficulties. Either way, today we were talking about our anime, but we're pushing it to the end because that's not as important. What's more important is the new 30k crit drive, 30k crit Sentinel. Thank you, Rebel, for bringing me there. What do we think about it? Do we like it? Do we hate it? What decks do we think it works well with? I think it would be good with Tsukiyomi. I think it would be good with Great Nature. I think it would be good with most of the cell decks.
I think before we jump straight into what we think will work in what decks, we need to explain what it is. We can't just say 30k. Just say 30k Sentinel crit.
So basically, it's a Sentinel. As all Sentinels go, you can only run 4 of. So you would either have to run your draw PGs, your grade 1 PGs, or this new 30k Sentinel, which has 30k guard. I did not get a confirmation on this. Do you have to drop a card for the 30k guard?
No, it's a no guard.
So it's
it just had the Sentinel just to make sure it's balanced.
Mm-hmm. So that's pretty much it. So you drop check it. If you defend with it, 30k guard, you can only have 4 Sentinels, so you can only have 4 of these. So you're switching these out for your drop PGs or your grade 1 PGs. What are your thoughts?
Alright, let's start with Rebel. Before we start with Rebel, though, I do want to preface this and say that it's only out for Gear Chronicle,
I have issues
and Neo Nectar right now. So
I have issues about this.
Clans.
Yeah. So, but I'll get into my issues about it afterwards because I think it's less of a this issue or more of a Bushi issue. What do you think?
Rebel, take it away. Which clans, if assuming all clans got access to this new type of crit, or maybe it'll be a front as well, which clans do you think will benefit Rebel?
Mostly some protect decks that don't rely on draw PGs, like Grand Blue, because they don't really run the draw PG at all since it'll cost them the deck out more and they're milling a lot. With this, they don't have to worry about that. They are going to be riding majority of the time, but if not some of the time, to get their protect marker protect 1. That will help them out, and the third PG will help them guard a bit more. Another deck I can think of is Make a Colony, because they can just search out for the grade 3, so they could just keep rewriting every time, and this 30k is going to help them out a bit more to push for numbers. And lastly, some other Protect 1 deck focus decks will enjoy this as well.
I definitely agree with what you said there. Another Protect 1 focus deck I think that would use it would be a Zarakio Angel Feather build, because Zarakio going into the damage zone can Superior Ride from the damage zone. So I agree with Rebel. Mostly Protect 1 clans will love this new crit Sentinel.
I agree too. Especially OCT. I don't want to overshadow what Sci-Fi is going to say, but I'll definitely say OCT for sure. Like, I think he mentioned to me off air, you could do 16 crit if you wanted, but I think 12 crit would be optimal. Sci-Fi, what do you think?
Sci-Fi?
Oh, so here's what my thought is. With Tsukiyomi, 12 crits is most optimal anyway. Since you're riding constantly, this way you get the 30Ks and you don't have to drop extra cards from hand, which means you increase hand power. And on top of this, so you don't really need drop PGs because you already have crazy hand power, and also you get protect 1s anyway. It just works well with Tsukiyomi. Makes her better to me. But unfortunately, we don't have them yet for OTT. We should get those next.
That's true.
We should get those next.
Are y'all talking about the 30k Sentinels that were released?
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, they're freaking beautiful.
I personally think that they are good for some SL clans that do have a lot of drawstring.
Oh, not really. I mean, I'll say that.
I would run them.
Some SL clans don't even have that much of draw, since some just got nerfed.
True. Yeah. But I mean, there are some that do draw a decent amount, except for that one. Yeah. That one we just
To be
compared.
honest, right, you won't be catching me using it in Narukami, honestly.
I didn't say
like my drop.
Narukami. I was
I
saying
like
like
my find things. That 30k is nice and all, but nah, I'm good.
I would say Great Nature because you already have a lot of drawstring.
Oh yeah,
Pro
definitely.
and Milling, that's kind of fair,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think SL Clan Pro still use
Yeah.
draw PGs anyway,
I
or
think,
a
yeah.
PG because they kind of need to guard something they just can't guard.
I don't know why I would use this in the Force Clan. So I don't know
A
why.
Force Clan that can use that is more aggressive Force Clans, like the Dragonic Overlord, the End,
Here we
That
go.
would
Take it
be
away,
super
Rebel.
scary.
Take it away,
That
Rebel.
would be scary. Go for it.
because that deck can run 12 crit, and I played it before. It's a
Mm.
lot more scarier with 12 crit and on Force 2.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to have to guard all of that, and as well as in the end, Ori has low hand side PG. Just doesn't work majority of the time, but the 30k trigger might actually help us guard a little bit more to survive for that in game.
That Dragonic Overlord.
To be honest, right,
Force
if I
2,
could,
grade 1, first round, first turn with a restand. And then if you check a crit that's a PG, you can just stop my attack next turn. Yeah, that would be good. That'd be really good.
To be honest, right, I played against Force 2 Kagero. It's I say it's pretty scary, but sometimes
No,
your
it's
attacks
crazy
just
scary.
don't. Yeah, it's scary, but sometimes your attacks just don't land because it's a 2 to 3 kit attack, but you gotta understand attacks will be like 23, 33k ish. Like that's an easy block for any card that draws a lot. Personally, for me, I go Force 1 for Kagero because I like it to hit high numbers, even though low damage, because at least my attack can go through. But I understand your point. You know, to a 3 crit attack, no matter what power it is still scary. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's remember that it is a Sentinel, so Sentinel restricts like
Yeah. So you can't
I
run
don't know.
RPGs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or,
restrict-
possible Feather Palace can still restrict it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Violent Flanger
You just have
still
to play a
restricts
bit smart with it.
Word.
However, cards that's taking bubble 2 or more, right? That means nothing now.
Yeah.
But any card with Battle effect, you can just drop the Sentinel and drop something else and you're good.
Yeah. It does counter that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I was gonna say that I mostly agree with it for Protect plans, although Rebel makes a great argument, especially for Overlord. I guess it just bothers me because I just can't see a deck without having perfect guards. I mean, I get it, it's Sentinel, but I don't know. To me, it's just like a glorified 2 to pass. That's how I see it, a glorified 2 to pass.
As someone who played back in Premium, I used to run 3 perfect guards and 1 quintet wall.
Yeah, he gets it.
Yeah.
Sentinel becoming so smart, but it just completely break you. That's how good and bad the Sentinels were. Oh my goodness.
Oh jeez. But yeah. So if there's anything else anyone wants to add, we can. But if not, we can definitely transition to the next topic, which is what DB Talks wants to lead in.
Yeah. I mean, this works very well. Yeah, it's fancy.
Yeah, it's a good mechanic for decks. You know, change up your playstyle a little bit. Keep on your toes.
Does anybody think it's gonna work well with like Genesis with Gear Chron? Oh my lord.
Yeah, it can actually work with Gear Chronicle.
What about
they can go
Nectar?
either way.
Well, no.
Chrono Fang will enjoy. Yeah, Chrono Fang, and actually, Chrono Jet can also use it as well.
What about Neo Nectar? I think it will work well on Almao because Almao is stupid. But
Neo Nectar depends on the build.
No, I think.
Now I have one really big gripe with this new Sentinel card. 30k is great and all, but there are just some attacks that are just really massive that you just need to PG. Like Volcano, for example. The new I just play tested the new Uranus. That card's absolutely busted. You can reset a 7k attack twice. So cards that you just really want to PG and you just can't can instantly kill you. You know, it's just that's just one main gripe I have with the card. Anything else is fine. Like a 40k attack, that's fine, and not drop your spicy hand is great too. But there's just some attacks that you just have to PG or you die.
It's a give or take.
Yeah.
That's what I say. It's more for aggressive playstyle, not too defensive.
I think this. Yeah.
I do think this is a step in the right direction with power creep happening. cards getting more and more powerful offensively, I do
Yeah.
think we need higher defensive options as well.
What about making?
I think it's more for deck building option, in my honest opinion.
Yeah.
It opens it up a lot.
Higher defensive, but the thing is that you gotta ask the question: if you want higher defensive, what's better than a drop PG? You know, like a perfect guard is a perfect guard. It's not 30k shield. It's just an infinite shield. You know, what's better at a drop PG? Why would you run a 30k shield instead of an actual drop PG? I know for a much more offensive option, like for Kagro, right? You would run that, but you're facing a deck like Genesis or Narukami or even Kagro in itself, right? One have a PG to stop the attack. Now,
Look.
like if you're facing the old Overlord, right? You had your answer was the PG, so the restand. Now you don't have that.
Let me paint you a picture all of us have been in. We are desperately guarding to survive, and then we're down to one card left in hand, and they only have one attack. Boom. If it's a drop PG, we can't activate anyways because we have to discard a card. If it's a crit Sentinel, then we can guard it. Like, we've all been in that situation where we're down to one card left in hand. It's literally the draw PG.
Yeah. Or more PG in general. That happens a lot. It's like, oh crap, I can't guard. After the hit, die. If not, Miracle Heal.
Okay.
One of the two.
God.
Animal.
Hermit.
Yeah.
Imagine though, one card left in hand. It's that card, the perfect card to have, right? Okay, you need two or more to guard this attack. That would suck.
I mean, I think. Wait. No, I think that this 30k crit is actually really good against you need 2 or more. Because if you're wasting up drop PG, you still have to drop down something else that's getting rid of 3 cards. When this card just gets rid of 2, and still does the job.
I agree. I'm just saying that situation in general.
I mean, that situation in general was just stupid, but like
Honestly, I think the 30k Sentinel and the drop PG Sentinel have their ups and downs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
honestly,
of course. Everything has their ups and downs.
I really like what they're doing with the new Sentinel card. I like it. Would I run it personally? No. I like my PGs, but for deck building wise, I would consider it though. I would.
I would definitely run it.
Plus, it kind of represents what G was. More offensive during the series. Almost every clan, except for a few, were a bit more aggressive during that era. And these crit grade 3s are literally their main grade 3s, main critical in their main deck. And you have to take notice of that.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. Personally, I think it's just my preference at this point.
So, and I think that's a good place to stop. I mean, that's a good conversations around here. I think I personally have an issue with why they're just releasing these for these 3 when they could put them in like put one for each clan in a promo for the set.
It's fine. I mean, it's fine
not
because
fine.
Starting off with these 3 is fine because they wanted to push the Force clans to get more attention.
I didn't think it's fine.
Because they could about let us have this for a while for Excel, which is about 2 sets for now.
I think when you have clans that won't get support for an entire year, so they won't see this for an entire year, I think that's garbage. When you're coming up with a new mechanic, you should be able to slot. They should be able. They should.
Doesn't
I don't
really
think
change anything though.
It doesn't, but it gives. I mean, it does if you're a clan that won't see support for a year, and this is really good for your clan. Like,
hey, Snugfly, you don't use Tachikaze, so you don't get to complain.
I mean, I also don't use DP, but I complain for DP as well because I think it's disrespectful.
DP is getting that support, and
Finally,
that's going to be more scarier.
After so long, it took them forever. It took them 14 months the first time to get that extra support, and then another year.
I mean, they're right after the next stage.
Hey, yo, chill out. It took us 13 months to get support for Gears. Gala level.
I agree. But then y'all got 2 supports, so y'all made up for it a little bit.
One is okay and one is busted, alright?
Yeah.
Alright.
But I think that's a whole other issue that I have.
Yeah.
Me personally, that's just logistical. On to the next topic. DB Talks has a very interesting card idea, and I think this is a very good opportunity to go into and to talk about cards and game mechanics we would either like to see added to Vanguard, or we would like to see be brought back into V from other series. DB Talks, take it away with your, I believe you call it a perfect assault.
Yeah, so the perfect assault.
Give
so
us the dates.
How it works is you're only allowed to run one event deck. And what happens is when you drive check it, no matter what, even if they have a perfect guard, anything, the attack's gonna go through no matter what. And I mean that's pretty much it. You only run one of it in deck, and I just kind of want to see what y'all think about it.
Okay, I'm gonna go first.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Sorry for cutting in Rebel. You can definitely go next, but I'll cut in first. So the idea
Oh,
of
snap.
being able to
Yikes.
alter or do something with the drive checks, I think is a really interesting idea. The platinum Ezel was able to like manipulate what goes into the drive check zone and what goes into the rear guard zone. That's a type of a new interaction with the drive checks. I think having more interactions with the drive checks would be really cool. But
agree.
having only one of in a deck is really inconsistent. And
I
we don't know
mean,
if it would trigger, we don't know if it would
But I
be
think
a-
more than one might be very, very bad. I think maybe 2 is like the magic number. Slightly
I
consistent,
say
but not
3,
stupid
but it has to
broken.
be a trigger.
Oh, I get that. Yeah, like
I like the idea, but like
a hill trigger.
Okay, I got questions though. The first question I got is like, is it just for that attack, or is it for the whole battle, like the whole 3 battles that you're
Oh,
gonna have?
it's only for that attack. Only for like, yeah, this that one
Only for the
attack.
Vanguard attack. It
Yeah,
only
with
works
the
for the Vanguard drive check.
Yeah.
What if this was the heal effect? What if this was the heal skill? That when it checks, the attack goes through.
I mean, yeah.
Honestly, like I see it being nice, but there's just some decks, right, that can really abuse this. Like doesn't get too many drive checks, like Genesis and Gear Console. Because I can see them just running through the deck and then, oh, here we go. We have a perfect assault. You lose. You know, like.
And it's like kind of a buff for Blue Wings as well.
Yeah, like
Because we
honestly,
can assault,
I mean,
break
they're-
their guard, and then restand attack you multiple times.
I mean,
I don't want to see
Genesis
through that hell.
gets a lot of drive checks. Yeah, that would be crazy for Genesis. God.
Oh, also,
If Valkyrian got the
that.
heal trigger on the drive check.
I forgot to add that, and this part doesn't really matter that much, but because I was trying to make it like a parallel to Perfect Guard, like, you know, once you drive check it, you know how when you drive check a Perfect Guard, draw PG, you draw a card.
Yeah.
Maybe you draw this one, or drive check this one, you would discard a card from hand, use its effect.
Oh.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, that's
That makes
better.
sense.
No, I can see that as a 4 of. Yeah, it's like that's the heal trigger skill.
Yeah, that's a fair
Yeah.
trade. I can agree to that.
Yeah, I support this. I like that idea.
yeah, I think it's fine. You know, I mean, I see some decks really abusing this, but I mean, I see decks abusing PGs all the time. So you know, it's whatever.
I have nothing to say about that.
I could see how it could be broken, like especially for a Gust Blaster, like my Gust Blaster deck, because if I'm already swinging for like one shot.
Yeah, for Gust, if you touch it, then you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The point is gone.
Yeah.
You're not coming back from that.
Yeah. You're at 4 damage, you take a damage, you're at 5 damage, you check the heal trigger. This game. Yikes. That's scary.
Yeah.
Anyone else has any ideas? I have one, but I want to wait to see what everyone else has.
I can go. I can do one better. When the game first came out, there was something called an extreme fight, and it allowed you to mix clans together. I thought that was really cool.
I think this is great. Herman has brought this idea up as a topic, but that's not a topic we're talking about. We're specifically talking about mechanics or cards you want in the game. That's like a whole different card game type of set.
Different format in general.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a different format.
What have they not brought back in a way in V? Like they brought back Limerick in V in a way, brought back Strides in a way, brought back Legion in a way. Like what has?
But that's a different format. I like that as a different format.
Honestly,
like Magic the Gathering has Commander. I like us
they
having
could bring back Limit Break, but make it like how. Damn, what that plot said again? Took a Rambo.
Oh yeah.
Like, all the units have it.
Yeah. I could see if they brought back a clan like Token Rambo and then that.
No, not a clan. I meant a certain mechanic from that clan.
Oh,
like,
gotcha.
Every card had their own limit break.
That would be cool. I like that.
I don't like the idea of Limit Break coming back. I hated Limit Break, but that's because of the whole Minerva restanding story.
I think that it would be a good idea in a smaller setting, a little bit more controlled, where like maybe a clan gets a grade 3 that can Limit Break.
I mean, personally, I didn't like it because when Limerick first came out, it was Rahe, you know, like it was not good at all. Like it came to the fact that even when Limerick first came out, people were using the old cards from the first season. So
Yeah, it wasn't good, but I kind of like how Ramu took his approach of it because every card of there have a limerick effect on their own. The thing is, it also pushed people that should I put you to 3 damage and you have these skills, or will I screw myself? Kind of like a give and take. The fact that do you want to take even more damage, or do you want to? We're already doing damage denial already in the game, so I was like, It can also put more depth into should I give them more damage or not, type of thing. Which I don't mind damage denial, but with a little break with all cards getting it, it'll add more depth and more power creep for some other clan. Kind of buff force clans, if not excel clans, to get pushed back. Like they want to take the damage.
I get it.
I don't know. Like personally for me, I would love to see the youth come back. You know, always really, you know, I would love for you to come back.
I get it.
Yeah. My first pick was
well, 1 second. Allie, you're cutting out. You're having some technical difficulties, buddy.
Oh, hold up. I got you.
Alright. So, while he does that, Sleeping Hermit, Rebel, do you guys have a mechanic archetype that you would like to see brought into Vanguard?
Maybe I'm developing Psych Quality because I'm hearing a lot of wind.
There's a lot of wind.
Alright, hang on.
That was a good burn.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a burn, it was just ridiculous.
That's aqua. Alright, so, Leon Soryu, your thoughts?
What? About Leon? I mean,
No,
you know Leon.
Oh no, I was calling you Leon
No,
Soryu.
just
You said you
calling
heard the
Leon.
wind.
Well, since someone brought up Leon, I do want to point out that in the original series he was Aichi's age, but in the V series he's Kamui's age. So with going back, maybe just like how Kamui is more of a central figure, maybe Leon will be a central figure.
I support that. I like Leon Soryu. He's one of my favorite characters that weren't like a starring character. Like
that was freaking weird.
Anywho, so do you have thoughts on cards or mechanics that you would like to see in V?
You know, I've thought about it, but you know, sometimes in Yu-Gi-Oh, if both players run out of life points at the same time, you can tie. But the way Vanguard's timing and mechanics works, it's almost impossible, or just not even almost, it's straight up impossible to tie in Vanguard, right? Yeah. What if they introduced a mechanic where it was possible to tie?
I get it. Like a card where it said if you take damage, your opponent takes damage, and if you both end up at 6 damage, it's a tie.
Maybe.
I like this. Yeah.
I think it would. Yeah. I think it'd be really.
I think it fits.
Yeah. Be interesting, but
I didn't say it would be good. I just said it would be interesting.
It would be interesting. I agree. I like this.
And maybe at that point, whoever has the most cards in deck wins, or whoever has the most soul wins.
Yeah. Or like a card. Yeah, I feel you. Rebel, you got thoughts, options, opinions before I go?
No, I'm good.
Alright, so I don't really have much to go on personally. I kind of already have what I want, sorta. I wanted to see Buddy Fight's counter cards end up in V, and it's maybe almost kind of thing. Yeah. I want to. Well, no. In Buddy Fight, they have like this mechanic where you can just counter. So if you're on attack, you can use a skill, or you can like call down random cards. I don't want that. But on defense, you can call down counters to guard for yourself to prevent damage for you. That I like.
Another defensive mechanic then? What you asked before?
Yes. And I think soonish we'll start getting that in Blitz Order cards. So out of all the
Blitz
cards,
Order is kind of like that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think I already have what I want, but we don't have a card that is actually specifically a Blitz Order card that goes in your deck yet. The only one we have is a quasi. Is the Quick Shield Ticket, which is a quasi Blitz Order card, kind of like a token is a quasi card, normal card. We have normal cards, and neither of the two have impressed me so far. They have stupid high costs. Yeah, I don't think either one of those cards are really that good, nor do I think anyone will make room in their deck to
Well,
run.
it depends on the deck, and it's still new. Gotta wait when they get more stuff.
Yeah, because like the
Okay.
power costs of those are crazy. But I would love to see them. I know they have order cards for this new set, so hopefully one of those is a Blitz order card. I'm looking forward to it. Specifically, I just want to see how they work and what they do, and hope that they're more defensive than offensive and give people something to do besides guard when they're being attacked.
I mean, I tested out the Blitz order part a bit with one of our guys in our locals. He was playing the Op Mile, and I was like, okay, fine, we play Blitz order card, and it actually helped out a lot, especially when I had to save on those critical, his second turn, mostly while playing the end.
Yeah.
It helps.
Yeah.
But you have to literally save it at the. You gotta really have to save it at the right time. To use it for either offense or defense, you kind of. It's interesting. I'll just say for now.
Yeah, that's why I think Blitz order cards will probably be the best way these order cards will work. I think they're playing it safe now with the normals. But as they start bringing out Blitz, I think that's where we'll start seeing them ran more. I think that's where we'll start seeing them be better. That's all I had to say about that. But I would be remiss and also just disrespecting everyone's ears if I did not bring up Virgil's thought of wants and wishes when it comes to cards and mechanics, because he's been on one about this topic for such a long time. He wants a mechanic in the game that allows you to win the game without getting your opponent 6 damage.
Alternative win.
He really wants alternative win cards.
And with that other Link Joker card.
But he doesn't want Gize, and he doesn't want to be locked to Link Joker. He wants, I think he wants.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying it out there. The examples.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. But he hates Gize. But something like that. Well, he kind of does. I think that would be.
Blendios as well, but true. Yeah.
But yeah. I think that would be a good idea. I think that I would like to see something like that, at least for the clans that are supposed to be control clans, like the Joker and Angel Feather and Nubatama. Giving them an alternative way to win would be an interesting way to help those decks out. We lost Allie. He was alright. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Probably fixing his end. Don't worry. He'll join us back.
Technical difficulties, people.
I can bring something to that with the whole alternative win condition.
Give us what you got.
Back in Premium, in the G era, they introduced keywords like Blaze and Brave and Bloom, Time Leap. They introduced all that. So what if alternative win conditions were clan specific? For example, Kagero Blaze, and the alternative win condition was, okay, if you retire, let's say, 5 rear guards and you damage the opponent with your Vanguard, you win.
Or if you, for Dark Regulars, if you have 5 cards in your soul that say Necro, you win.
That's a bit too easy for Dark Regulars, because they can control their soul charge.
I know, I'm just throwing out, and I like that,
But what do you think of the idea, Rebel? The idea where it's clan specific alternative.
Yeah, I'll agree to that. That's fine. Just that it has to be very challenging to do it, and not a quick way to freaking do it.
Yeah.
Because you don't want people to spam this crap all around. Oh, this is so easy to pull off.
Yeah, agreed. That's why with Kagero, it would have to be you would have to retire 5 rear guards and hit the Vanguard. So I don't know.
Kagero really depends. Really depends. Either you go for a tire the whole board type of win condition, or you had to go for a beatdown win condition. That's basically what they're known for at this point.
Yeah, I hope we get some new stuff with the new Kagero stuff coming out. Please be Seal Dragons. That'd be so cool.
Please be Blade Master support. Blade Master support.
Oh, I know he's not here and he never will be here, but DD brought up the idea of more mechanics similar to Equip Gauge or Divine Equipped Gauge.
Putting something in the I like that idea. I mean, it's why Tachikaze is what they are now. But I like that idea.
I like the Divine Quick Gauge. I wish they but give it a little more support for Artemis.
I
Like,
love Artemis as an idea.
'cause
Sorry.
all it needs, in my opinion, to play in the deck, it just needs another grade 3 that can
Yeah.
enable
Yeah.
the Divine Quick Gear, another
Be-
grade 2, and another grade 1.
Because
And
with
that's about it.
Artemis, you're kind of
'Cause
stuck
it's
in
right now
going-
just
yeah.
4 cards.
Yeah.
No, not even- yeah,
No,
just
it's
4
6 cards.
No,
It's
no,
6 cards.
no,
It's 8 cards. Yeah. You have
about 8 cards, but at the same time, just only 2 cards will get the Divine Quick
Yeah.
Gears while the other
Yeah.
just enable it.
yeah.
And I
The
was
grade
thinking
1
about
enables.
this
Yeah.
over and over. It's like,
I would
you know, they
love to
just
see
need-
Artemis get like a VR.
They just
Same.
need a grade 3 with a Vanguard Rearguard skill, so that
Yeah.
could be a secondary ride until you get Artemis. A grade 2
Yes.
that can be a Vanguard or Rearguard that can enable it, as well give it to something. If not, get its own,
Yeah.
or just pass it. And then grade 1, so it just doesn't be just
Yeah.
those 2
I agree.
cards, because it
'Cause-
is
'cause
slow.
Because that grade 2
And
and
it
grade
takes
3
a
are
lot of
really
setup.
good. Yeah. But both
The
the
grade
Artemis,
2 is
yeah.
fine, because it's a card
It's
that forces
good.
someone to guard,
Yeah.
but it's still kind of bad. 'Cause
Yeah,
you still
it's
have
really
to-
bad. Yeah. But I like
you
them
still
though.
gotta protect your units.
I would hope to see them get some support. I thought they were going to get support in the new set. They just didn't.
Nah, I think they might be dropping it, but if they want to go back to it, it just not. It shouldn't
Yeah.
be that hard.
That's
just
such a
test
good.
play it and
yeah.
just get
Yeah.
three new cards, and that's about it.
That is such a
Like
good.
after 4,
card.
they could have just given it her in that set, my honest opinion, instead of just give them
Yeah.
useless cards that's not going to be playing the
Yeah.
deck like they've been doing for a couple
Yeah.
of sets.
Yeah. I 100% agree. I think Artemis is a very unique set, and I would have built it if it was good enough. But it's like the other Vanguard is like, oh, okay, now I have to go Himiko, which is super old and super kind of a little crazy to get out and a little slow.
Or Uranus.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I could have won Uranus, but
So what if, because you know we have face up damage, face down damage. We have face up bind, face down bind. What if Seal Dragons were face down soul? Instead of retiring your rear guards, they force rear guards into your soul face down, and then they get effects off of how many cards you had face down in your soul.
yeah,
That would be an interesting mechanic.
yeah,
Put things face down, it will interrupt some decks that need a soul grade 3 to be face up.
yeah.
Like it can wreck Murakami in a case, but they have Jack Shop to make sure they have that continuous soul, so it won't hurt them too much unless Steel Dragons do it extremely fast. Then it's like, whoa, damn, this kind of shuts down a certain clan
Mhm.
and clan hate, as well as other clans that need a grade 3 in soul or certain
Mhm.
ride chain in soul.
Just Soul Blast a grade 3, yeah. That's a lot.
I mean, I know it's probably not going to happen, but I just think that's a really interesting mechanic, forcing rear guards face down into soul.
I like it.
Yeah.
Very controlling.
Alrighty, so
If you could put that in the
Anything
clan,
else?
where would you put that though?
like I said, I would give it to Seal Dragons.
Seal Dragons? What is
I mean,
that?
Steel Dragon's old playstyle was retire. You're merely tell your opponent, all right, retire these 2 units and call only grade 2s.
Wait,
And then after that, you can't intercept because my Vanguard says you can't intercept.
what clan is Seal Dragons?
Kagero.
Okay, got you. That makes sense. That comes through. I like it. Okay.
Alrighty, are we ready to move on to the final topic for today? I know we lost our
We lost Ali.
passionate person about who wants to talk
He
about
said
it.
he said he'll be back. Something
Okay.
came up.
Well, I could start off with my thoughts on it that I've been wanting to tell y'all.
All right, go for it. Give us your thoughts.
So, like,
Actually, wait. Before we go anywhere else, I think it's time to walk into the Hermit Doesn't Know Slaying Corner and see if he can finally get his 5 for his meal. He is at 2 out of 3. I have not been great at this, and this is a 50-50. I'm not sure if he knows it, but I hope he doesn't. Hermit, you don't know slang, or do you? The word today is thought. Thoughts.
Thoughts?
T-H-O-T. Thought.
That's the most easiest thing, fam. That's the most easiest thing.
I doubt he knows it though.
Isn't that an extremely derogatory term for describing like females, like
But-
the gone thought?
but what is the acronym
But what is
stand
it?
for?
It's an acronym. What does it mean? That's how you get the points
That
here.
That hoe over there.
Oh God!
Told you.
Oh,
This wasn't easy, my friend.
it was so hard for him though. He had to think about it. But okay, good job. Hermie gets a 4th point. He got it. He knows it.
I
I'm
mean,
completely
I'm-
shocked.
I'm not even sure that's slang. That feels like anime lingo.
Thought?
It's
No
not
way.
much it's not anime lingo.
No.
I'll be honest with you. It's actually just lingo that people just made up
Yeah.
in real life.
Yeah.
There's a YouTube video on that as well. Say, "Be gone, thought."
Thoughts. Yeah. Beyond thought.
My goodness.
Go over there.
Our channel is becoming way too misogynistic.
Oh
I
God.
love it.
Are
Eh.
we? I mean, I don't think we are.
We had Vanguard waifus as a topic the other video.
But we also had avatars and husbandos.
Did we have husbandos? Did we? I don't remember naming my husband.
We did
Everyone
not
knows your
have
husbando is
husbando.
Tigero. Come on, bro.
No, it's the Overlord. That's his husbando.
Yeah,
No,
Overlord is
okay.
his husband.
First of all, Overlord's still waifu material to me because Overlord is clearly
It's
thingy
not a guy.
ex-girlfriend.
All right, so
It's Vegeta. Come on.
to even up the balance of probably some misogynistic rhetoric on this channel.
Meh.
Maybe, possibly. I agree. There's been some, but I thought we'd given some shout outs. I don't think waifus is super misogynist, but okay, maybe. You're being a little more socially aware than I am. Next episode, we'll do husbandos.
Husbando.
Husbando. Because I got a
Okay.
husbando.
Okay, so I've passed the slang corner. Virgil's not here for
Virgil's. Yep,
actually
Virgil's.
food corners. Let's get into the final episode.
Before DB Talks takes it, I just gotta say I think this episode was garbage. Hot flaming garbage. I pushed this into
literally just turn your brain off type of episode, fan.
I
And
know.
They already had the epilogue. They just want to have fun with the series at this point. Was
it even fun? Was it even fun? Did you have fun? I didn't find it fun. I just found it weird and annoying, and like the play of it was misplaced, and like the play on the breaking the fourth wall was just kind of odd,
So
and
I'm
it
gonna
kept jumping
interrupt you
around
guys.
like.
I'm gonna snug fly stop for a second. I feel like you're doing the whole Kanye West with the whole whatever with
How dare you?
Taylor Swift.
yeah. I mean,
I'm gonna let you finish.
yeah. I'll let you finish, but Beyonce. But you know, you have to like jumping on the topic when DB Talk said he wanted to
Oh
start.
no, I'm sorry, DB Talks. You're right. I did the
Yes,
Kanye thing.
I'm Taylor Swift in this situation.
I'm
God
sorry,
damn.
Taylor.
We are misogynist. We are misogynist.
Whatever.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Taylor. Take it away.
Well, look, now I'm like in the middle of you and Rebel, I think. So I didn't hate the episode. I actually thought it was better. I was expecting it to be like, you know how at the end they always do those encyclopedias. I thought it was gonna be like one of those straight up, but it wasn't necessarily. But the thing that bothered me, and I've been saying this for a long time now, not on the podcast but off air. I just really want Shin to prove himself to Aichi and his friends, and that was the perfect time because they even said he was like, well, how can we trust Mark? How can we trust him? Maybe they're lying. The only way to prove it was for Shin to go down there and fight them. They could have even done this. They could have just had him go down there and say, let's go, and then they could leave it like that. The cliffhanger could be him fighting them. But no, we didn't even get that. They just think he's a liar. They don't know what to believe. And Nanami and what Tonori, is that his name? I forgot.
Yeah, Tonori. Yeah.
They walk in, they walk out, and then we find out that they're like really famous. It's like, oh my god! Like,
They didn't just walk in and walk out. They walked in and offered him a chance to play for a team towards a championship or a large tournament. That was pretty dope. And I mean, I think that was impressive. But back to DB Talks.
Well, that was it. I just think that was the perfect opportunity for Shinamon to go down there and finally prove himself.
I think
to
it
everybody,
was.
but it didn't happen.
I think it was. Yeah. Because Masaki's
Missed
like,
opportunity.
is that? Like, apparently she doesn't remember them, which kind of sad.
I think she does. Remember, she have
Oh yeah, she does have She has
that memory ability.
Yeah.
She will always remember everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she wasn't even there.
Yeah, exactly. But
I think.
honest opinion, Jin had nothing to prove. He already gives his
Yeah.
reason why he took the Mon off
Yeah.
his name, and I was
Yeah.
like, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
He in his right state of mind, he had nothing to prove, and even if he did, they could have done a little fancier, having Shin versus Aichi. I was like, no, what, fine, one card game with you guys, and that's it.
Exactly. It's any game.
But at the same time,
Oh,
it doesn't mean he
Cinnamon.
doesn't prove it. It just this is a
Well,
comedy
I just want-
episode.
I want them to respect the man. I want them to show the man respect. He
They
went through a
respect
lot.
Cinnamon.
I mean, that's it's gimmick. That's his gimmick in the main series storyline.
Yeah.
He's just a funny guy,
Yeah.
and sometimes a helpful mentor.
Yeah.
So
Most of the time.
the way I see
though.
it is, DB talks. Your wish might come true because Vanguard's really fond of the whole 3v3 3-man team tournament style. 3 out of 5. What we have 3 protagonists now: Aichi, soon to be Chrono, and Shinemon. What if like later on down the line
Ooh.
it's so big and powerful? We have 3 protagonists from different generations teaming up.
And the tournament style. I would love that. That would be fire. I support this claim.
Oh, that reminds me of tournament style. Also, I was kind of hoping for Shinemon, whatever. It's kind of weird now saying it, but I was hoping for whenever Nanami's like, you want to join our team? Well, no, I had to shop at these guys, but these guys down here are really good players. You could definitely take one of them. Well, maybe not all of them really good, but that would have been cool if, he introduced
Like if
them
they
to
took
Aichi
Kai
and
or
Kai.
Miwa or Aichi, that would be
I don't
Isn't-
think Kai won't be interested into it unless this guy's different. I don't think he'll be that interested because he didn't enter that other tournament Aichi
I mean,
entered.
Kai is the solitary fighter. Like the only reason Kai teamed up with him is because they kind of dragged him into it. And Miwa pushed him.
No, Kai was in there because he just wanted to fight strong players like Ren and Aichi.
Yeah,
That's about
the,
it.
I'm talking about the Asia Championships. The only way, like, he wasn't.
They didn't
really,
force him. It
Yeah.
clearly was. That's his only reason.
Yeah.
Like, no, I just
Yeah.
wanted to fight Aichi and Ren.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna correct both of y'all. According to the anime,
Oh.
Morikawa forced Kai to join the team, and that was when Kai was deleted, so Kai lost to Morikawa.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, that's
This
right.
is why Herman is
Memories.
our lore expert. And when we get to 1,000 subscribers, we will release the lore series.
Let's talk about the lore series a little bit.
Let's go.
I'm gonna spearhead this. So, in the V series, not so much, and we're moving past the anime. The anime was the last episode was disappointing. The Shin
Very
arc was
disappointing.
probably beautiful. I
Yeah.
loved the Shin.
The
best.
best. Yeah.
I
Shin is
got-
best arc. I will agree because it's a lot different than most things, but at the same time, it did what the old series did. Was rekindle a lot of people from what I heard, but some people still think it's trash. But it's still a good arc because, like, you can't deny that. Like, what
It's
flaws
like
did it
the-
have?
It's like the Goku Black arc in Dragon Ball Super. The arc itself is good, but the way it ended was just like, oh my god.
Mm.
Actually, the way it ended, X this episode because this episode is a fun episode.
Yeah.
The rest of the whole arc itself was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this wasn't depressing. The Goku Black arc is pretty depressing.
So the best season of the anime so far for V series has ended, but the V series has not had a lot in the terms of card lores because we all know, according to the anime, Planet Cray is real
Yes.
and they all live their own lives there. The V series has done the lore an injustice. In
Shit.
Premium,
Yeah.
back before Premium stopped printing lore, there was a mountain. There was a whole story to be told for each and every single card, and that's Planet Cray podcast's new series that Snugfly hopefully will get on top of, where we'll organize all the card lores and we will tell the story of the units.
Yeah, we have one episode written. It needs to be
We do?
recorded. Yes. The Overlord episode is done. It just needs to be
They should have
recorded.
kept that one a secret, but okay.
Sorry.
Should we also keep Hermit's PowerPoint that he made that one time a secret?
Hermit's made a lot of PowerPoints, and we have a lot of
I made-
episodes down the pike. We have enough to make 3 seasons worth if we do 20 episodes a year.
5 seasons worth.
Bars. Truth. But before we go into that, thank you for our 17 subscribers. We have 8 new subscribers since our last video.
Oh, nice.
Are you gonna give them a shout out?
I wish I could. Unfortunately, not all of our subscribers are public. A lot of them are private. Thus, we
That's
can't.
fair.
do that.
Thus,
Yeah, you
we
can.
can't see.
You can.
Yeah, we can't see them if they're private. They have to be public. So, to the new subscribers, show yourself so we can give you a shout out. Thank you to Metalhead88100. Thank you to, Jungo. Thank you to, a few other people. But yeah, there's a lot of y'all who we don't know, but we've gained a chunk of subscribers in the last couple weeks, and we thank you. We thank you. Please keep watching. Please keep listening. Soon we will start again the lore episode, as well as I'll be trying to get us out in the Spotify. It's whenever I can. That's
I
gonna
would
take some
like to
editing
see
work.
the episode before you upload it, Snug.
This episode,
No, the lore episode.
when we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll sit and see before we. Well, we haven't recorded it yet. It's just not. It's just ready to be recorded.
I volunteer, Rebel.
I think
Hmm?
Rebel could record it. I think if we can get Virgil
Yeah.
to edit it, I think that would be fire. Oh, we
Alrighty.
just need to find someone who can edit video as well.
Just someone with an
Consistent.
appealing Morgan Freeman voice.
Rebel
Virgil.
has an appealing Morgan Freeman verse.
Yeah,
Virgil
but
has-
super busy.
Virgil's
that's
a busy guy, man. He has like
True.
1,000 things going on. Yeah, I wish, but that. So, unfortunately, someone might not have their opinions, be able to get their opinions out on the Vanguard episode. We are at 46 minutes, and we are just pretty much paddling on water, just kind of waiting
I think
for
we should
time.
end it here.
I think I'm gonna end it here, and then when Ali hops back on, I'll get his input. All right, thank you guys for listening. And until next time, this has been Planet Crate Podcast. Peace,
All right,
Bye.
peace.
Farewell.
and remember to stand your Vanguard.